So happy Thursday, happy Thursday, happy Thursday. Excited to be here with you today. I want to go over a couple of quick things. One is how to cold prospect without being spammy. I got this really cool technique that I've been using. It's been working pretty well to actually have people sort of reach out to me instead of me reaching out to them. It's sort of a priming the pump type kind of deal. I want to share the idea, the concept with you. It's been working very well. Also, got to share a really cool video with you. Hopefully the audio comes over okay. For the upcoming Faith Over Fear event coming to Orlando in September. It's going to be in Orlando in September. I'm going to be there. It's going to be absolutely awesome. The awesome Ray Higdon is going to be putting on the event, the Faith Over Fear event. It's September 6th through the 10th or something like that. Anyway, if you need the exact link and times, I believe it's 7, 8, and 9. It's a 3-day event. I think it's Thursday, Friday, Saturday is the exact event. Orlando is absolutely awesome. Going to be an event. I'm going to play a video. I'm going to do a screen share. Hopefully the audio comes over okay. Then I want to jump in. I'm going to show you how to reach out to some people to bring some curiosity to you, right? To get some eyeballs on you, so they can ask you, what do you do for a living? So let's see if I can do this here. All right. So hopefully the audio comes over okay. Let me turn up my speakers just a bit. Hopefully it comes up okay. And I'm going to hit play. Well, I'm not sure if you were able to hear that or not. If not, hopefully you'll get a chance to. I'll share the link with you again. The Faith Over Fear event. Let me move my speaker. I'm not sure if the volume came up there or not. Hadn't really tried that before, so I probably need to do a test run on it before I do it next time. It should have worked out okay, but we're going to talk a little bit about prospecting. One of the things that the Rank Makers Live, it's formerly known as Rank Makers Live event, I went to in October of 2019. And coming out of the event, enrolled into a coaching program, which absolutely completely changed my life in terms of being an entrepreneur, being a network marketer, just being a good business owner, having a system and plan in place that really helped me just improve and blow up my business. This year is going to be a completely new and revamped Faith Over Fear. Going to be a lot of mindset, a lot of spiritual stuff. There's going to be some social media stuff in there as well. Highly recommend. If you're struggling in your business, you're not sure where to go, not what to do, you need to be at this event for sure. If you need the link for the Faith Over Fear, let me know. I'll get that to you. Just shoot me a message. You can text me 314-498-7688, and I'll get you the link to register for some tickets. Cool. And if you're currently thinking about attending, or if you've got tickets, just comment before. I'm going to see you there, because I definitely want to meet you there and get some photo ops with you for sure. So let's talk about prospecting, right? So one of the things that we do, not sure I'm even on the right page here, but we'll do this. Let me close this out. So one of the things that you can do to cold prospect, right, to cold prospect without being spammy, is being able to have a system and process in place. You need to understand the intention of your conversation. When you're cold prospecting, the goal isn't to sign somebody up with a message that you're sending. That's not what it is at all. The goal is to start a conversation and to create curiosity, right? So this can work two ways. One is you'll hear people say, well, you shouldn't share your business link on your business page, on your page at all, personally. And I completely agree with that, because you have no way to track people. If you can go to the link that's up here in the overhead or in the caption there, forrestknight.com. If you go there, you're going to see how that fits in directly into what I'm doing in terms of driving people to my business without being spammy and creating curiosity. And then, of course, my phone number is everywhere to have people be able to text me and say, hey, can you tell me more about your business? So one is to get people you don't know, right? There's Facebook. I think I've got like 4,500 connections on Facebook or something like that. Some people are friends, some people are just whatever's, right? I can directly message them and say, hey, did you know, blah, blah, blah. Or I can go out and just knock on people's doors. Either way, there's 8 billion people on this planet. And I guarantee you 99.9999999% of them, right, don't know that you're in business. How do you tell people you're in business? You go out and you knock on their door and say, hey, I've got a business. Here's what I do. So here's sort of the revised and upgraded version on what I do. So the first thing I do is I want to go find a page, not a group. I don't prospect in groups. There are some people that are really good at prospecting in groups. I don't. Just there's no right or wrong. I just don't. I like to prospect on public pages, primarily because it gives me something in common. I like to bicycle when I am cycling, and I ran through this. I went to specialized bicycle pages. I just searched that up on Facebook. Went into specialized bicycles. I found this really cool page. If you don't mind, I'm going to look over here because I can see a little better. And I found this post about this bike here. This is the world's new Epic Cup, and it's the 21 cc world champ, blah, 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 bike. I'm like, wow, that's really, really pretty. I bet you it's really expensive too. I bet you it's probably a $20,000 bike, if not more than that. It's got 2.1 thousand likes, thingies, emotions, or whatever you want to call it, 259 comments, and 308 shares. Now, I like to do the shares because it gives me an opportunity. So I'm going to come over here. I'm going to click on the shares. I'm going to open it up. And you see some of these I've already liked. So when I'm sending somebody a message so I don't get lost in transition, when I open up their tab, and you can see the tabs all the way across up here at the top, I do this about 50 of these, right? The reason I do about 50 tabs, I go through this list and I'm going to open up about 50 tabs. I'm looking for ones that have a public profile. So I'm going to come into their public profile. And that's the first step that I'm going to look through. And I'm just going to find the first post. This guy does not have a public profile. I know this because I can't comment. He is a doctor. So a lot of doctors are cyclists as well. He doesn't cycle, but you can see I liked it. He might see that I just liked the post. He might come over to my timeline and see this video about me talking about him, which is absolutely okay. So he's a doctor. He's into backpacking and all this kind of stuff. I'm not going to send him a message because I have no way to comment on his post here. And the reason I want to comment on his post, I'll explain that here in a minute. So I'm just going to close that one out. I'm going to come back to the next one, and I'm looking for somebody's post that I can comment on. Okay, this guy, Les, looks like I can comment on his post. He's got a public post here. He's got a bicycle post. So I may come down there. Looking for this guy. It looks like he's in another country. He's got a public post, public profile, no public profile there. I'm going to close that one out. And the reason I open up 50 of these is because I want to find about 30 that are public, that I can comment on their posts. I'm not looking for anything else. I'm just looking that I can comment, find something I can comment on their post. Right? Everybody's talking about this new Netflix movie on Extraction 2 that's on Netflix. I might comment on that, right? So something happened there. Let me refresh, see if that pops up. Here we go. Again, I can comment on his page, right? I can comment to see, yes, I can comment on this page. I'm looking for about 30 of these that I can comment on, right? Can't comment on that one, so we'll close that one out. Come down here, can't comment on that one, so I'm going to close that one out. Again, I'm looking for about 30 people's pages I can comment on. I can like, but I can't comment, right? Because I'm not their friend. I am not sending these people friend requests. I'm not sending friend requests. I'm not sending them a friend request, right? So understand that. I'm not sending them a friend request. So I'm looking for people that I can just cold prospect to that are not friends, right? Can't comment on that one. That's why you open about 50 of these tabs, because you want to have about 30 and comment on this person's page. Come down here. Let's see what's going on. Can't comment there, so I'll close that one out. So you can see there was about 20 of those open, and I ended up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I ended up with about 6. So again, I might have to go through and open up some more tabs. I have to come back here and go through some more of these. I'm going to come down here. I'm going to keep scrolling down. I'm going to find people. I've already liked that one. I'm not looking for companies, right? I'm looking for people. So I'm going to come down through here. Here's Main Street, All Mountain Bicycles, West End Cycles. There's somebody I've already commented on. So I've already opened these up, right? There's Vertex Bikes. I'm looking for people, not companies, right? I've already liked that one. I'm just going to scroll down here. I think I'm getting to this one. So right click, open new tab, hit like, right click, open new tab, hit like, right? Again, I'm looking for people. We'll just do this one and see what happens. Open new tab, hit like, coming down here a little bit, and I'm just looking for these, right? Right click, open new tab, hit like. So I'm going to, again, go through these and I'm going to look at their profiles to see if I can comment on that one, comment on that one, and comment on this one, and I can comment on this one. Right now, my message I'm going to send is a little bit different than I would normally send in a prospecting message. It's a little bit different. It's something like this, right? I work with individuals aspiring to be entrepreneurs to help them start online home-based businesses. What do you do? Now, of course, I'm going to change this just a little bit here, right? And I'm going to change this a little bit, right? Ran across your comment on the totally misspelled that, right? Specialized. A cyclist also. A cyclist also. I work with individuals aspiring to be entrepreneurs to help them start online home-based businesses. What do you do? So this is my private message that I'm going to send to this person. So here I'm going to come to this. I'm going to find a post that I want to comment on. Hopefully it's the one that they shared. If not, on the Specialized Bicycle page, if somebody shares it, it's probably the most recent post at the top. I went down the page quite a bit. I'm going to hit like here. Right? I'm going to do this. I'm going to say, looks like fun. Like fun. How often do you ride? P.S. I sent you a private message. Or P.S. I sent you a message. Check your inbox. All right. The reason I do this, when I post this, he's going to get a notification. I've copied what I've sent. I'm going to do that, right? I'm going to come up here to the top. I'm going to hit message. And over here, I'm going to say less, comma. And I put my message in there that I just read to you guys, right? It says, Les, ran across your comment on Specialized Bicycle page. I'm a cyclist also. I work with individuals aspiring to be entrepreneurs. To help them start online home-based businesses. What do you do? Right? Again, general conversation. The whole point in this, right? The whole point is, and I'm going to do this for each one of these people here about 30 times. And if I do this 30 times a day, I'm going to get some conversations that are going to come back, right? When I do this 30 times a day, I'm going to get some conversations that are going to come back to me, right? I'm going to have conversations that are going to come back to me. I'm going to have people come over to my page. Now watch this. Watch this. This is where this becomes very, very fun. When I come into my page, right? When I come into my Facebook page, when I come into my Facebook page, over in my bio, I've got my bio, man of God, Navy vet, blessed husband, father of 5 grown children, 1 grandbaby. Then I've got my business link right here. Somebody can come in and they're going to see this live that I'm actually doing on my timeline, talking about helping people do business. And they may or not have seen their post, because I just highlighted, they're going to see that I'm talking about business. Up in the top of my profile, I may or may not have, let me hit the update. There you go. I got a cool bicycle because I'm prospecting cyclist, right? So I throw that up there. They're going to come down here, and in the bio, they're going to see my link. If they click on this link, or if they see this video that says forrestknight.com, somewhere they're going to be a little bit nosy. Like, oh, you did a video. I told them to go to my website, how to cold prospect without being spammy. It's basically doing what I'm doing to them, right? How to do that. They're going to click on this. They're going to come to this page. And now here's where I do my little prospect. My mission to help 1,000 families create a minimum $8,400 a month passive residual income in 2 to 5 years. Learn how to start an online home-based business which immediately positions you to earn income daily and get paid weekly from day one and double your income in 4 months or less. Note, see the income disclaimer below. I put an income disclaimer on my page. Join me in our next webinar to learn more. Register here. When they click on the register here link, it takes them to this page. They're going to fill out this page. It's going to pop up a little notice that says check your text messages. I'll send you some text it's a text for our next webinar. So that's how that works. When they fill out this form, it immediately pops up on my phone because I put the email in there. It goes into a special Outlook. I created an Outlook email just for leads from this page, and it pops right in there. It gives me their name, gives me everything on this form. I can then take that information. I can put it over in my Excel spreadsheet. And guess what? They sent me their text message, right? I got their mobile number. I can now text them, or I can call them, right? I'll probably call them and say, hey, see, you filled out the form. You want to go to our next webinar. What kind of business have you ever thought about starting? So again, that's the loop. Very, very simple, very, very easy to put together. I literally put this page together. This website building app cost me about $8 a month. It's not very, very expensive. Of course, I use my name as my website address to keep it very, 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 very simple process to be able to do that. So if you have any questions about anything that I shared, please reach out. My mobile number is right below. Shoot me a text message if you're not clear on how to do this. If you do this 30 to 50 times a day, you're going to grow your business. Remember, your whole goal is to start conversations with people, have conversations. Then that conversation, when the person tells me what they do, if they reply back, they may or may not tell me what they do. My whole conversation is there. So how long have you been doing that? Awesome. Man, you must really like it. They're going to say something like, it's all right. Yeah, it's all right. What's up with that? Right? What's up with that? I'm going to say, what's up with that? Because it doesn't pay enough money. Funny, I should run into you on the bicycle page. I actually help people start online home-based businesses. Like I said before, I could say, hey, have you ever thought about starting an online home-based business, earn a little bit extra money, or maybe change careers? Right? Again, it's a whole question. I'm finding out the question. If they say yes, I say, great. We've got a webinar tonight at this time, or I've got a short 9-minute presentation that explains exactly how it works. If I send it to you, would you watch it? Yes, cool. How soon can I follow up with you? Right? Again, the whole process of having that conversation, my intention in this entire process is to get them to look at the presentation, right? It's not to get them enrolled in my business. It's to get them to look at the presentation. From the presentation, my next step is to find out what they like most in the presentation. Then from there, I get to decide whether or not they're going to qualify to roll in my business, right? So again, you got to understand the intention of the prospecting. Hopefully you found some value. If you did, share your takeaway below. I love you. I appreciate you. Jesus loves you. Absolutely nothing you can do about that. I'm on a mission to have no more empty refrigerators and help you make a lot of money. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.